Hi everyone, myself Keertika, Assistant Professor at Department of Management Studies of K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Tirushangur. In this video, we are going to discuss about the training methods. Usually, the training will be provided by two methods. Okay, one is on-the-job training and another one is off-the-job training. In the on-the-job training, the training methods that are applied in the workplace and can be referred to as on-the-job training. And next is off-the-job training. The training method that are used away from the workplace can be termed as off-the-job training. First, let us discuss about the methods in on-the-job training. First is coaching. Next is mentoring, job rotation, job instructional training, that is JIT. Next is understudy, apprenticeship. So first thing we are going to see is about coaching. So under this method, the superior or an experienced staff gives instruction to the workers to perform a job. It is one-to-one training designed for the workers where they can find answers to their queries through the instruction and demonstrations given by the superior. Next is mentoring. This training is given to the managerial level people wherein the senior or the manager gives instruction to the immediate subordinate to carry out day-to-day functioning. It's again one-to-one training method where the manager is considered as a mentor to the subordinate and guides him in the situations of difficulty. Next thing is job rotation. Under this job rotation, an employee is often shifted to the other related jobs with the intention to make him well versed with other job backgrounds. This helps him to escape the boredom caused by performing the same kind of work again and again and helps him to develop a rapport with other people in the organization. Next is job instructional training. Under this training, a designer designs a step-by-step training program wherein the worker is given the instruction to perform the job as required. Firstly, the overview of the job along with the desired result is explained to the trainee and the skills required for the job is demonstrated by the trainer. Then a worker is allowed to perform a job as per his acquired skills or expertise. And then finally, the workers are asked to give their feedback and ask for an inquiry arising out of training program. Next is understudy. Here the superior gives a training to the subordinate as an understudy or an assistant who is likely to perform a superior's job in case of the vacancy arising out of superior's retirement, transfer, promotion or death. Next is apprenticeship. This type of training is generally given to the people who work in the area of crafts, trades and technical fields that require a long-term learning before they actually gain in their proficiency in their respective disciplines. This training is a blend of classroom and on-the-job training and is conducted under close supervision. This can be extended up to 3 to 4 years as the apprentice need to go through the learning process till they become an expert in their field. The example for this apprenticeship training program are the craftsman job, mechanic, electrician, plumber, toolmaker, etc. have to undergo this kind of training. So, in overall, this on-the-job training is based on the principle of learn by doing. So, that is the workers learn the job while performing it within the actual work environment. This type of training is beneficial for both the workers and the organization. Next, we shall discuss about off-the-job training programs. This off-the-job training program comprises of a place specifically allotted for the training purpose that may be near to the actual workplace where the workers were required to learn the skills and get well equipped with the tools and techniques that are used at actual work. So under this off-the-job training methods, we have certain types. First, we are going to discuss about special lectures, then simulation, then vestibular training, case studies, role play, management games. Okay. First, let us start with special lectures. This is also called as classroom training wherein the employees are given lectures about the job requirements and the necessary skills required for implementing the job. There is generally a classroom or workshop wherein the complete job knowledge is given to the workers by the experts or specialists from the professional institutes. The main purpose of this training is to make the employees well informed about their job roles and discussing the queries arising out of the lectures. Next is simulation. Under this training, the trainee is required to learn the operations of machines and equipments that are reasonably designed to look similar to those installed at the actual work floor. This is one of the most common method of training wherein the worker learns to operate tools and machineries that look alike to those they would be using in actual work environment. Next is vestibule training. This type of training is specifically given to the technical staff, office staff, and the employees who learn the operations of tools and equipments assembled at a place away from the actual work floor. This type of training is conducted to give the real feel to trainees that they would be experiencing at the actual plant. Next is case studies. Under this method, the trainees are given with a situation or a problem in the form of case study and are required to solve it as per their learning from the training program. Next is role playing. This type of training is essential in case of customer services. Under this, the trainees assume roles and enact as per the given situations. So, in this role playing, the employees act as if they are facing the situation and have to solve it spontaneously without any guidance. Next is management games. Under this method, the trainees are divided into groups and they are presented with the simulated marketplace or situations wherein they are required to apply their learning and solve the problems accordingly. So, on the whole, under this off-the-job training, the worker concentrates only on learning of the job and is not accountable for the production. Now we shall discuss about the difference between on-the-job and off-the-job training. First, at the off-the-job training, the main focus is to learn basic facts and skills. But in on-the-job, the main focus is to get the job done. Next, the ultimate goal in the off-the-job training is knowing the job role. Next, the ultimate goal of on-the-job training is developing the best practices. Next, the knowledge obtained through the off-the-job training will be static, general and decontextualized. Next, the knowledge obtained through the on-the-job training will be dynamic, situated and practice oriented. Next, the topics or problems which will be selected for this on-the-job training method will be given by the curriculum. Whereas in the on-the-job training, the topics or problems will be designed based on the situation which happens in the workplace. Okay. Next is scope of learning. In the on-the-job training, the scope will be focused on primarily individual. Okay. Whereas in on-the-job training, it will be focused on individual, a group of people and also on whole on organization. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.